Okay, let me just get my thing open here. Good. Okay, so I know, hi Moondust. I know most of you are not used to seeing me during the day because I usually wait until nighttime to come on. But since I was already coming on, hi Anna, tonight, I figured I would just come on because I didn't realize that I got a new tarot in yesterday, and it's a tarot that I was back and forth on a little while, and then as I opened it up, I thought, oh, why did I wait so long to get this? So it's the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and I wasn't planning on doing an unboxing because so many people have, but I'm really impressed with this deck. Really impressed. So I have it on live chat. Good. Oh, wait. I want to put it on live chat on here because I hate top chat. It's stupid. All right. Diane, hello. Autumn, Stephen, Marge. 4 friends in a row. Wow, I'm going to drop, right? Mickey, hi. Angeson. I know. I'm really impressed. Hi, Tange. Early live. I know, right? Serious. Hello. Louise and Bonnie. Hi. Hi, Lori. So yeah, I have to say I was back and forth on this deck. Because for one thing, because I'm a big Kickstarter person, I kind of had heard all the hullabaloo with this deck when it was supposed to be coming out on Kickstarter. Hi, Casey. And so when people were really put off by it, I'm putting lotion on right before I'm supposed to open one of my decks. When we're really, people were really put off by it because apparently the Kickstarter campaign had a really hard time. And the people who supported it on Kickstarter, a lot of them didn't get their deck. They waited years. And then a lot of them did not get their decks until after US Games had come out with it. And so a lot of people who did not back it got their decks way before Kickstarter. So I know there was a lot of people who had backed it on Kickstarter that were really turned off by it, even though it's a beautiful deck and stuff. So I have waited probably a year from the time that it came out on Kickstarter before I started to feel like, okay, maybe I could try it and get into it. Why are they giving me an ad on a live video? That's so annoying. Come on. Okay. So hopefully you all are there. There's 22 already. Yay. So I waited a long time. And I'll be honest with you, the only thing that finally made me push the button, hi Denise, is that it's under 20 bucks right now. I think I paid like $17 for it. So I thought, all right, I know the images are really pretty and I love the ethereal thing. I'm not a big woo-woo deck person, but you have times that those decks are kind of nice. And this deck is gorgeous. And there's a couple cards in particular that I really kind of stopped me in my tracks. And I thought, wow, this is really pretty. So it comes in a 2-part box. A live unboxing. Hi, Papa Squirrel. Emily, hello. It comes in a 2-part hard box. Really pretty. And the gold foil on these cards is really done well. So it does have the little white book, which comes with a little bit more information, I would think, than most normal little white books. It has a little blurb for each major arcana and then just a line or two for the minors. So that's good. After the minors, does it have spreads or anything? It doesn't. It talks a little bit about the artist, though, and then it has a space for notes. You are not a big woo deck person? Okay, I know. I am. Hi, Justin. I am in certain instances. I have to say I don't use the real pretty decks as much as I use I'm such a dark deck person, guys. I love my real dark you know, my dark decks are my bread and butter, but there are times that springtime especially, there's something about springtime that makes me think of, you know, the fae and flowers and pretty stuff. So I do pull out my, you know, kind of pretty decks when springtime hits. And these cards really surprised me. Really surprised me. Like I thought I would be like, all right. One thing that I was worried about is because like this, what's on the cover, this is the High Priestess card. And I thought, okay, if all of them are just like the people like that, I want to see some of the action of what the card means usually. So I was worried that if it was just a person for each card, like that's why I won't buy the, what is it? The Supernatural Tarot that's out. There is a Supernatural Tarot out, and I probably will eventually, but that's all it is the people on there, and that's it. Only if I connect with it. Exactly. In this deck, I'm shocked. I have to say, I am shocked. So the back of the deck is real pretty. It almost reminds me of a scarab. And the cardstock is really good. I think it's going to riffle shuffle really well because it's thin enough, but it's thick enough to actually hold up. And then the gold foil is, yes, it has to be functional and makes sense. Absolutely. The gold foil is gorgeous. You know, I talked about my hooker deck for a long time before I found it, and then I finally showed it to y'all. And I love my hooker deck, but I don't use it very much, partly because it's a pip deck, though. And this is not a pip deck. So here is the Fool, which is, can't be all pretty and frou-frou and has to be functional, makes sense. Absolutely it does. So really cool kind of, I love the umbrella touch. And the gold foil on it, guys, is done so well. Just so well. Here's the Magician. And see the all the tools are on the outside. Here's the Pentacle, the Sword, the Cup, and then she's holding the wand here. Really, really pretty. Here's the High Priestess. Again, yeah, really spring feeling for sure. And I do love that. High Priestess is really, really pretty. Really pretty. The Empress. Yeah, they have that antique look for sure. So pretty. The Emperor. I love the grandfatherly look to the Emperor. Yeah, it really is. Oh, that gold foil is gorgeous. And on some cards especially, it's really nice. Yeah, right? Here is the Hierophant, which is more of a papal quality than I usually like in my cards. But I like how the hat almost makes wings. So he's like, okay, kind of the Pope, but I'm also going to be a little fayish here too. Ethereal cards and perfume bottles on your divinals. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, Art Nouveau. Yep, absolutely. I just got an astrology deck and this, nice. Here's the Lovers. Simon, hi, how are ya? I really love this Chariot. The dark purple and the light purple together. And just the, I'm good. I never come on during the day, so I don't see you very much unless I'm on yours. But this deck really surprised me, Simon. I'm sure you have it for a long time. I think you're one of the people who got it a long time ago. And I don't know, I never really looked at this deck, but it's on sale for like under 20 bucks. So I really thought, well, I'm going to try it and see. And it really has surprised me. Look at that strength. You got it from Amazon, right on Amazon. It's like 17 something. And I got it in 2 days without a problem. Look at that Hermit. I love the Hermit in a white robe. Just gorgeous. I'm going to sneeze, guys. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, the creator mat. I know, I was saying I felt really bad about the look at that. That Wheel of Fortune is amazing. I felt really bad about the Kickstarter campaign because I know a lot of people got turned off because he had such a hard time during the Kickstarter campaign, and a lot of people did not get their decks before it actually went out. US Games had released it, which really stunk because a lot of people got turned off by that. But, really the whole situation wasn't his fault. I feel bad. There's my Justice card. Oh, look at the owl. Oh, so pretty. I believe it, Simon. Poor thing. Can you imagine going through your first Kickstarter campaign and going through this and so many people? I mean, he had problems with his printers, I think, right? Didn't he have a problem with his printers and the whole thing got screwed up and felt bad? All right. I like that hangman. He's actually holding on to the rope. It is the Ethereal Visions. So what a great addition to the Hanged Man. Talk about self-sacrifice. He is really self-sacrificing. Yes. And then it clashed with the US Games release. Self-sacrificing because he has a hold of the rope. So he can let go and stop his own self-sacrifice at any time. That's a great addition to that. Oh, that's good, Amethyst. I do like the Death card. I love the Devil card coming up. Is a great Devil card. It's very, looks just like Pan. That's a nice Death card, though. Here's Temperance. Boy, with all that gold foil, it just looks like it's bursting right through. Such a pretty deck, and it'll be a really good deck to pull out during, Ostara and Beltane season coming up here. Look at that Devil. Such a Pan inspired Devil card. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so pretty. Great Tower. Have you ever seen a hanging woman? I have. I can't for the life of me remember what deck I have. It must be... Oh, goodness. Simon, can you think of a hanging woman? I know I've seen a couple. Here's the Star. Oh, so pretty. Great Moon card. Hi, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the Sun card. I think there isn't much or any difference, though, in the cards. Not sure. No, the box is different, but the indie version costs a lot more. Does anyone know how the cards stock? I do not. This deck, I paid 17 and change. So it was under 20 bucks on Amazon right now, this deck. Judgment, beautiful. The World. Now he has included 2 extra major Arcana cards. Yes. The first one is the Well. It is not. This is, and I think that may be one of the differences between the indie deck and the mass-produced deck, is that wasn't the indie deck Gilded Edges, I think, unless I'm crazy, but I swear the indie deck was Gilded Edges. When his printer company let him down, US Games offered to help out. Oh, I gotcha. That's sad. Poor thing. What an awful experience to go through. I thought the indie deck had Gilded Edges, but I might be wrong. And then the Artist, which I love that card. Look at the Artist is, hold on, let me get is Mercury with the wings on his feet. Isn't that great? Really pretty. Yeah, or Hermes. Hermes too, yep. Roman versus Greek there for sure. King of Cups. Beautiful. There's a couple minor cards that just stopped me in my tracks. For one, when we get to the swords, the Nine of Swords might be one of my favorite Nine of Swords ever done. Not one for a really feminine deck, but holy shit. Right? Exactly, Darian. I thought the same thing. Again, I'm not one that really likes all the frou-frou pretty decks. No gilded edges. That artist card could make me buy this deck, right? Oh, did Veronica come in? The Medicine Woman Tarot as a woman. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Medicine Woman Tarot. I have seen that too. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. It seems very nature-based. Whichever one I'm thinking of with the woman hangman was very nature-based deck. So it might be that one. Hi, Paris. Ace of Cups. Love how the hand presenting is in the foil. So pretty. The Two of Cups. Yeah, it really is. I love how you don't see the people here. It's implied, which sometimes subtlety is really nice. Here's the Three of Cups. Me, Simon, and Jen. I've seen so many Three of Cups that are like, oh, yeah, no, this one can't be me, Simon, and Jen. That one's all right. There's the 4. There's the 5. Really good 5. The brokenness of the body here is really... I'm having a cup of coffee. My deck has a hanging woman. Six. Anytime there's kids on the 6 cup, I just love it, because to me that is very much, you know, looking at things through childhood eyes. Make yourself a visit with a childhood friend you haven't seen in a long time. So I love the reminder. I like to collect shiny things, right? I know, I do too. My hooker deck, I just love my hooker deck. I don't use it very much, but I do like my hooker deck. Oh, I haven't even seen this one. That's a good 7. Okay, I like that 7. Anytime they can incorporate a skull on a pretty deck, right? Gorgeous. I feel bad. I'm going to have to try to shoot an email over to the creator to say how much I like it. Poor thing. Here's the 8. Oh, that's a great 8. Nice. The 9. Love the stance. And look at the purse hanging off the belt there. That's great. Hi, Sherry Bug. The 10, with a newborn. I love it. Did you just say hooker? Oh, you weren't here at the time. So I have a deck that I call my hooker deck. And it is the, do I have it right here? It's the Golden Visconti. With the gold foil is everywhere on the Visconti deck. And I love the deck because it's flashy, though. It's like super flashy. So I always call it my hooker deck because it is majorly full of flash. And it reminds me of, it's a little bit too much. Like it reminds me of a hooker. So if you've been here long enough, you realize when I say, oh, I got my hooker deck out, you realize what I mean. Hi, Monica. Oh, that's a nice queen. Knight. Yes, it's all blinged out. Exactly. Exactly. The hookers around here are far from flashy. Well, I think the hookers around here try to flash it up and like make themselves blinged out, even if they're, you know, have half their teeth or. Not that I know exactly what the hookers around here look like. We've got some understated hookers, right? Ooh, that's a great ace. Look at that. Now there's two hands presenting that pentacle. There's no such thing as too much flash or bling, right? Yeah, I don't know. This, I'll have to, or you can look back. I know I just did a couple months ago when I found it again because I had lost it for a couple months. Pimp deck. Yeah, I just did on one of my lives, I think, and just a quick show of some of those cards. Although when I lost my car on tour, two lovely hookers helped me out. See? Sometimes they have hearts of gold. That's true. You know, most of them have been through so much that they really are the nicest people. They always say the poorest people are the ones who give the most, you know? It's the rich people that hang on like the Four of Pentacles. That's a great 3. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, I did, Hexen. Hi, honey. I did. Hexen's one that told me that it was on sale, and I thought, oh, I don't know, maybe, yeah, all right, I'll try. That's pretty. Ah, all right, I do like the 6. That's pretty, too. Just in love with the style, right? I had hookers sing back up for me once in a drunken night of karaoke in West Africa. The song Killing Me Softly. That's awesome. 15 days till I'm roaming Soho, rubbing elbows in the pubs with all the English hookers. Yay. Well, that should be fun, Papa Squirrel. That's a good 7. That's a really good 8. I like that. Almost looks like, oh, what am I trying to say? You know, metal workers. I don't know. My brain. Sorry, guys. My brain is still kind of off. Love you all. Gonna eat breakfast with honey and go to a goth swap. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let us know. Blacksmith, thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. My brain just is not with it lately. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to start sniffing rosemary more. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's cute. Look at the little old bald guy in purple. I love him. Pink mustache in London. Oh, that's great. All right, here's my sword suit. Nice king. Boy, he's really regal looking. Queen of Swords. All right, I don't know. The sword pointing down, and she's looking down. What does she got? Okay, she has a white raven on her shoulder, though. That's pretty cool. I don't know. To me, the Queen of Swords would always have her head held high. But I love the white raven. Right? I know it. They're very springy, these colors. The white horse for the night. Be back and watch Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yay! It's so good. I love it. I finished it in a couple days, and now I don't have anything to watch. Here's the ace. I love my sword suit. And this has a couple of my favorite cards in there. That's a great 2. The purples in the background, I don't know. Maybe it's because that's my favorite color, but they're so pretty. They're just gorgeous. That's a nice 3. I have to say, I do get a little bored with the 3 swords and the heart. But there are some decks that have really outdone themselves lately on the 3 of swords. So, like my new era, that has to be one of my favorite 3 of swords ever. I mean, talk about really hit you in the gut with it. And what was it? Simon just showed us just 3 of swords recently that I was like, oh, that's a really good one. That it just made you want to rip your heart right out of your own chest. There's the rest card. I was going to say, yes. Oh, yes, the Dark Mansion. That's right. Oh, because they're standing around a grave, I think, right? Yeah, I wouldn't know that. Still, I'm not even talking about it. Not talking about it. I know the color saturation, it's hard to show on camera, too. I will tell you that I thought that, too. But holding them in my hands, it's okay. And my eyes are getting worse and worse. So I will tell you that they're light. They're pastels. Oh, the locket of hair. Oh, that's right. Oh, yes. We don't mention that deck here. I know. It'll get here someday. It'll get here. Here's the problem that I have with it. The biggest thing that I have with it is that the owner or creator, whoever keeps emailing back and forth, has put me off like 6 times. Has been like, oh, well, let's see if it shows up on Tuesday. Well, let's see if it shows up after. Let's give it 60 days. Well, let's see if it. So after we did the 60 days, and she was like, okay, it puts the deck in the mail. Exactly. So it was supposed to be, I don't know, Thursday or Friday or something. And then she was like, well, here's, and then she sends me a screenshot of someone who got it after 68 days. And I'm like, okay, so what you're saying is that's acceptable to you, that 68 days is acceptable to you. And I said to her, the problem is that on your website, it says for international shipping, if you do not pay for the extra $10 or whatever, that it should be 12 to 20 days. So you're telling me that 3 times that amount, you said 12 to 20 days, and you're telling me that 3 times that is perfectly acceptable to you. I think you need to change what's on your website then. Because if I had known it would be possibility of 60 days, of course I would have paid the extra money. But I thought, nah, I'll just wait. Then it'll be kind of a surprise. I'll kind of forget about it. Well, I didn't think that I would forget they existed. Okay, rant over. Phew. Nice 6 of swords. Choppy waters. Is she sketching them up for your order? Right? Thank you. And I don't ever do this. I don't throw my weight around because I have a YouTube channel stuff. I hate that. But I did finally say, I have a YouTube channel with a whole lot of viewers and you're not looking real great because I am saying how long it's taking and that I'm communicating and getting nothing from you. And apparently she doesn't care. Yeah, hey, send me money. Maybe next year I'll get you deck. And here's the thing. I'm a huge Kickstarter supporter. I'm a super backer on Kickstarter. So I'm used to waiting a year for a deck. And that if I had known that ahead of time and I expected that, okay, that's fine. But when your website says 12 to 20 days, and so I'm thinking, okay, the maximum is 20 days. Yeah, that's all right. It'll be, the new year by then. And yeah, just really, now I keep trying to put them out of my mind, not mention it. Right? Let it go, Simon. I know. I'm right there with you. Huh? 8 of Swords. So Nine of Swords. This one has to be, hi Naomi, one of my favorite Nine of Swords cards ever, because I do see the Nine of Swords as nightmares, anxiety, really working yourself up. And this is, she has been having nightmares about the fates, the 3 fates. Isn't that awesome? And look at the bottom of her bed, this guy at the bottom. Just, love, love, love. This might be one of my favorite Nine of Swords cards ever. I really love it. Really love it. You can almost hear the cackling. The Nine of Swords in the decks we don't mention is my favorite. Great. Well, if I ever get it, I'll let you know. Where are the swords? Oh, hold on the 9. They are on the crown of this guy in the bottom here. Yeah, right? The hair flowing off of all of them. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes patience is a hard thing to have. Yeah, but I don't know. You're right. There's a difference between patience and getting walked on, though. Like, I'm all for, allowing the universe to take its time, do what it needs to do. But to have her act like, oh, well, see, look, somebody else, it took that long. Let's just wait some more. And look, let's just wait some more. And, oh, look, there's somebody else that had to wait 68 days. So it could be coming. And she keeps saying to me, I don't have any control over the post. And I'm like, great. I'm not asking you to have control over the post. What I'm saying is what you said on your website was 12 to 20 days. That is far outreached what we're at now. So don't you think there's a problem here that you should have to fix? But anyways, Queen of Wands. Look at, I love the black cat for the Queen of Wands and the sunflower, flowers in her hair, the half sun here on her dress. Just a really great representation. Hi, Fairy Luna Wolf. If anyone is looking for something, you want to check out Discovery of Witches on Shudder. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Page. Here's, again, this is one of my, why doesn't she send out a new deck to replace it? Because she doesn't control the post? I don't know. This is one of my favorite Ace of Wands. Since the 17th of December. December 11th, I got the notification that it shipped out. So, I hear ya. The Ace of Wands, very rarely does the Ace of Wands not have fire in it. The fact that this creative spirit blossoms with flowers and amazing, I don't know, how great that it is creative fire spirit that is creating growth. And then at the bottom here, looking through this channel with the castle on the right and the, look at the flags and stuff on the left, and looking through that channel to that creative spirit and, heading out on an adventure. I love this card. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Maddie. I agree. She should send me 2 decks for my trouble. I agree. I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen, but I agree. Two of Wands. So, pretty good, Two of Wands. I want my money back or send me a new deck with free shipping. Yeah, I know. I really like that, you can, I am waiting on, which version? Oh, I think I'm waiting on the, I keep thinking that I'm getting the bigger version, but not without the box, I think. And now I'm like, I don't know. At this point, just send me anything. But not really. I don't know. I have to look at it again. I think I got the bigger, the deluxe edition, but without the box, because the box was a lot. Like to get that one box was like an extra $40 or $50. And I thought, I can find a box. Yeah, it was. Oh, so anyway, the two, I really like that you can see where he's going. I don't like, I have to say that the portal is way down here, because to me, Two of Wands is always that portal. Stepping through that portal, you see the portal in front of you, and everything that you can achieve is out in front. So, it's a little screwy with the Nine of Swords. Look like it became an open book at the bottom, right? So but I can live with it. You can still see what the portal, the open portal sees. It's just not right out in front of you where I like it. Not everyone thinks of the Two of Wands like that. So and here, the Three of Wands is great because now we've stepped through the portal. And so now we kind of have started our adventure. We've started to do some brainstorming on where we want to go with this idea, right? So I like this one. And I love how a lot of these people are obviously naked. It's kind of cool to me that they wear like Roman sheets, whatever they call them, togas, that they all are just wearing togas. They're all comfortable in their nakedness. What does it say on the bottom? Oh, it talks about, it's like this will say Four of Wands. That was Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Here's the Four with the fairy at the top, kind of creating that top piece. It would always be so cold. I know. In the one conversation, so I know I've told you about, I love that people keep messaging me. Thank you, Jackie. The one conversation that I had with Margot Adler 2 weeks before she died, when I didn't know who she was, that's what I talked about, is because we were at a camp that had skyclad. There was a skyclad area. And so what I kept talking about is mosquitoes. I would be like, oh yeah, right. Because I know darn well I would be bitten by mosquitoes all over the place. And Margot Adler is the one that taught me. Now here, this huge pagan author, the author of Drawing Down the Moon, which is one of the hugest books in pagan, history. And she taught me that I just needed to ask the mosquitoes not to bite me. And I didn't get one mosquito bite that whole night. I thought that was crazy. Crazy. She died like 2 weeks later, and I didn't know who she was. I mean, I love to tell that story because you never know who you're talking to, guys. It's an amazing, interesting world out there. It's a great 5 challenges. 6, I love the victory card here is beautiful. I love the horse. The wreath is up on his wand. Just a great victory card. And then moves into the 7, which is one of the best 7 cards I've seen too. Look at how much higher he is than the rest of those wands. So that really, to me, illustrates you've got this. Yes, it's a struggle. Yes, it's a hardship. Yes, it's not going to be an easy road. Yes, you have, challenges that are coming at you. But you are so much higher than everyone else. Look at how low they are compared to you. This is Ethereal Visions, Illuminated Tarot. And it's less than $20 on Amazon. So it definitely tells you you've got this in the bag. It's a great 8. All the little leaves growing. The whack-a-mole card, right? That's great. Here's the 9. Awesome. I'm almost done, honey. And then I'll be back on 7:30 for a regular Sunday night. And the 10. At least he has figured out to put him on his back and has him in a sack. I have to say, I do adore the 10 of Wands cards that he's holding them all in front of him and they are right up in his face. So you're like, hello. You could at least find a wheelbarrow or find a sack to put them on your back or, you know, set some of them down but the fact that you are so stubborn, you're holding them all and now you've got them right up in your face. Hey, stop being so stubborn. Yes, you're a burden, but you have the ability to set some of them down or find a different way to do things. Or I do like the ones that are, I can tell people, duh, set some down. Yay. I just ordered this one. That's good because I'm telling you, I really think it is a great deck. The 7 of Wands looks like the whack-a-mole card. So, yay. This was fun. I know I don't usually do them. I think the face holding part is part of the message, right? I do love to be able to say to them, hey, you've got them all in front of you. You can at least find a different way to do it. What time on the West Coast is 7:30 there? Oh, goodness. 5:30, 4:30. So I never remember where we're at with the jump ahead and jump behind. It's either 4:30 or 5:30, but I can't remember. If you Google, though, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time is question mark, what time in your time? Put this deck on my wish list, 4-ish, 4:30. Yes. So at 4:30. I'm terrible with all that jumping ahead and behind and all that. No problem, guys. I'm glad you could join me during the day for once. And I just thought that's a great price for a deck. Just a great price. Absolutely. It's 5:30 my time, 3 hours back. Awesome. All right, guys. So we will see you later on or the next time. Blessings. And Go Dave will be going on live on Why do I have a block here? On the Wizards corner. Wizards. There's like some weird mental block that I can never remember Dave's channel name. Tower. Wizards Tower. Yes, Wizards Tower. I'm so bad. So hop over to the Wizards Tower.